What is up, Heffas and friends? Welcome to another episode of Java and Journeys with Jillian. If you're new here to this channel, hey, what's up? How are you? My name is Jillian, and welcome to another caffeinated adventure. Heffas, this time I am ready to embrace the challenge. So if you happen to miss my video where we were at the Festival of the Holidays, you know, getting a little bit of nosh, we're drinking some beer, eating some cookies because, you know, that's the stellar combination. While I was there, I found out that they're doing like a holiday coffee passport program for pass holders here at Disney. And if you all can recall, I had mentioned that I wasn't sure if I was actually going to be able to complete the challenge because essentially, given my type of tier of pass here at Disney, blackout dates for me start basically the week of Christmas up through the new year. So I'm like, I don't know if I have time for all this, but you all know, your girl, anytime there's a challenge that has something to do with coffee, we have to meet that occasion. So I am here at Hollywood Studios starting off this caffeinated adventure to see what annual pass holder coffee they have, as well as there is this Jack Skeleton plushie that I am on the hunt for, that I have been on the hunt for many weeks, that hopefully they have here at Hollywood Studios. The last time I checked, which we were here for Jollywood Nights, they did not have it in stock. So I don't know, y'all. We'll see if they happen to bring it out, given that we are in the holiday season. And then we're going to pivot over to Animal Kingdom to try for stamp number 2 to check out the coffee drink over there, as well as grab a little bit of dinner. So buckle up, Buttercup, and welcome to this journey with your girl, Jillian. Let's get this party started. Y'all, it feels so weird to be back out here during the daytime, as the last time I was out at Hollywood Studios was for Jollywood Nights. So of course everything was lit up. It still looks very beautiful out here. It's just weird. I'm like, it's daytime. The nighttime cannot come any time sooner, because what I love about the holiday season, which I'm sure it's like something that you love, something that most people love about the holiday season, no matter what your religious affiliation may be, or if you celebrate Christmas or not, you cannot deny that the evenings are so beautiful when you have all the special lights, everything's lit up, everyone's in a festive mood. So I think that everything looks beautiful, of course, in the daytime, but it's nothing like coming out here, especially to the parks at Disney at night during the holiday season, because it's just absolutely beautiful. So if you're able to swing a trip ever, let me take that back. Heffa, you're like, I know you lying. Let me take that back. Y'all, it could be crazy. It could be crazy out here. So like for the views, and because I'm a pass holder and I'm just like hanging out, having a good time, this feels like enjoyable to me. But I feel for those of you all that are spending your hard-earned coin to come out here dealing with the crowds. So I take back partially what I said. If you can come out here and know that you're gonna have a good time, come on out here, baby. But I also wholly respect the fact that Disney is ridiculously overpriced. It's a very expensive trip. Right now, y'all, the struggle is real, but the hustle is deep. So I think in times like this, you spend your money because you work so hard to earn it, doing the things that bring you joy. And even if it's not a big grand Disney vacation, girl, that's okay. It does not have to be, right? You can do your own staycation at home. I also am a spa girly, so I love trying on like a good mask. I used to love, y'all, I used to like do my own nails all the time. And I've gotten a little bit lazy and I've fallen off doing my own nails. And I would just get like, because there's so many really nice press-ons now. But the point is, of what I'm trying to say, is do what makes you happy, especially during this holiday season, because y'all, when I tell you the past few months have been very challenging. And it is something I will get into on another video, because this is good vibes only. But just know that I know this time of year for a lot of people can be a joyous one. And I think given everything that's going on, especially here in the US, just across the board economically, this may be a very difficult season. So know that you can always check out my channel if you need someone to, you know, channel a bit of joy. Because right now, like, not gonna lie, it is, you know, it could be hit or miss for a lot of people. And I even think for me, I've had my own fair share of challenges over the past several weeks. So I am doing everything that I can to just enjoy the environment, just enjoy the fact that I'm here and get that pep in my step, a little bit of Java. Y'all, we are passing by the Hollywood Tower Hotel, which y'all know, affectionately known as the Tower of Terror, which is awesome. So the Joffrey's that we're gonna go to, and you all know how I feel about Joffrey's, y'all, is actually going to be back behind the Tower of Terror, but as well as the gift shop where I'm trying to find that coveted Jack skeleton plushie is also back here. So I'm like, it's meant to be that we can knock out two birds with one stone, if they even have this like plushie, y'all. I have this little like Nightmare Before Christmas setup, like a little display on my shelf at home. And I'm like, oh my gosh, a Jack dressed up as Santa Claus would be absolutely perfect. So we'll see if they have it. Okay, friends, so over at the Joffrey stand, here are some of their holiday drinks. They have a white chocolate gingerbread latte, a peppermint mocha latte, and an iced espresso chai. Now, the pass holder drink that we are going to try is the cookie butter gingerbread latte. And I am actually, now I'm kind of like, do I want a hot drink? Because y'all, the weather, I will get on to that. I will get on to that in a second. But we're gonna go ahead and go for it. Sugared and spiced latte with cookie butter syrup. So y'all, let's give that a try and see if Joffrey is going to do us dirty today. And friends, here are some other menu items that they have here of the Java Persuasion. And of course, Joffrey's also has like teas and lemonades and things like that as well. And then check out the baked goods. Y'all, I'm pacing myself. So I'm not gonna get any of the delicious looking baked treats because we are here for the coffee, but these look really good. All right, Heffas, you can see here, we have our stamp and we have one more to go at Animal Kingdom. And then I think we're gonna try to make our way over to Magic Kingdom tomorrow. Heffas, you know I'm gonna take you all along, but I just wanna show you all a view, especially for those of you all that are planning a trip to Disney's Hollywood Studios anytime soon, the Joffrey's location that I am at. So you see the Joffrey stand right over across the way. We are on the side of the Hollywood Tower of Terror. And then you have the basically gift shop. So this is the exit from the ride. So when you're done, of course, you know, Disney's always trying to get your coin. So you're gonna pass through the gift shop and come right on out. And during Jollywood Nights, what was really cool about this area is that, of course, they had like the jazz band over here, and it was beautiful. And it's crazy to see these spaces when there's not some sort of event, because I'm like, wow, this space actually looks a lot smaller than when you have like throngs of people standing around, but also they had the band out here and whatnot. So it's funny to me to see it in broad daylight with no fancy setup. So I will check back in with you, Heffas, as soon as we get our coffee drink. And friends, here is our cookie butter ice latte. I'm so happy we're able to get this ice because, y'all, it's a little warm today. The weather here in Florida has been so weird. But look at the top. You see all like the mini little gingerbread men sprinkled around the top. So I do think that that looks very festive, but y'all, I don't care about the looks, I care about the taste. So let's see how this is going to turn out. This is okay. I don't really taste any cookie butter. So hold please, I'm gonna give this a good stir. All right, y'all, I've stirred this, I've tried it again. I'll do it one more time for you all, Heffas. Y'all, I mean, it's not bad, but if you were to give this to me, I would never guess that this is a cookie butter latte. I would just guess that this is a standard run-of-the-mill latte. So, y'all, I didn't. This is on me. I cursed myself because I don't think I gave us a proper cheers, and we're certainly not going to cheers to a subpar cookie butter latte. Okay, so you see how Joffrey is continuing on his streak. We are beefing. We are beefing really hard right now because even when we're at Epcot for Festival of the Holidays and I tried to drink there, I was like, oh, you know what, this is not bad. And it wasn't, but y'all, I just want Joffrey to treat us with some respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, is that too hard to ask for? Just a little bit of respect. I work hard. I pay the bills. I pay my taxes. I don't commit any crimes. But you would think Joffrey would recognize all of that and say, you know what, girl, the least I can do is hook you up with a good latte. Y'all, and it's not bad, but this is not giving me any cookie butter vibes, and I'm not lying. I'm gonna have my co-producer taste this. Let me know what you think, because you all know everyone can catch these hands any day of the week. So if something is basic, I'm gonna tell you it's basic. What do you think? Yeah, see, it's just all right. It's just all right. You know what, y'all? It's okay. It's okay, because we're gonna go to Animal Kingdom. We're gonna see our boo Joffrey over there. And we're gonna see if he's gonna think about his choices in life and give us something that we can be excited about. And now that I'm done talking my ish about Joffrey and let's see what's gonna happen, because I'm about to say I was talking that smack, and I'm gonna walk up in here and they're not gonna have the Jack Santa Claus plushie. I'm already like, I'm eyeballing the Night Before Christmas section. Y'all check this out. So here is the area. And before they had them hanging up over here, I don't see them at all, y'all. I'm looking over here. I actually don't see any plushies at all, because sometimes they'll have Sally. But yeah, I don't see any. I see the mayor over here, y'all. We see him over in the distance, and there's no shade to the mayor. It's just not what I was interested in. But y'all, I don't see a Jack skeleton. In looking, we're gonna get like a closer view of some of the merch. The mug is cute. So I basically have this set up at my little mini coffee station. And I'm like, this wouldn't be terrible, but I don't want to have like a Jack plushie in front of a Jack. It's just too much Jack. I've shown you all the ears before, because these have actually been out for sale around the Halloween season. And y'all, I see one more Jack skeleton cup that I'll show you. Friends, they have the Jack Skeleton cotton candy here. This is cute. Y'all may have to settle for something like this if I'm not able to get a Jack Skeleton plushie. The cotton candy, how much is she? So y'all, they're showing here bag candy for $7.49, as well as like rock candy, cotton candy here for $6.50. All the candies right here. And y'all, this is like a very basic like plastic container. This is nothing, like this is not intended for you to like keep and reuse, I can tell. So this might as well be like, it wouldn't shock me if that's actually $6.50. Not what we're looking for though. And just to give you all a visual, here is the Sally plushie. So y'all, I have one of these, and I wanted the Jack dressed as Santa Claus. I'm not seeing it though, and they have, now this is cute. My sister actually has this little guy, which I'm actually wearing the pullover that has his face on it, and then you have Zero, and these are what you can just like put on your shoulder when you're walking around the park, and it's like you have a little buddy on your shoulder, so it's fun. I think these are so cute and hilarious. But yeah, y'all, I'm afraid that they still do not have the Jack Skeleton here. Friends, they also have some Nightmare Before Christmas ornaments here that look really cool. And the one that actually caught my eye, you see like Jack and Sally over here. I actually really like this one. This ornament is going to run you $29.99, but what I like is that the Santa Claus hat, essentially, you can actually turn that and you can crank it all the way around to reflect Christmas in Christmas Town. So this is actually not too bad, and I think this will look good as a display item for me. Y'all, this is sad. I feel like I need to come out of here with something, even though I absolutely don't, right? That is like a terrible habit, so don't ever put yourself in a position where you feel like you have to buy something for the sake of it. But I'm just like, ugh. I should have purchased the Jack dressed as Santa Claus when they had it on sale. Like, this was even back before Halloween. So I just assumed that they would just have them out for the rest of the year, and they don't, but I'm sure they'll restock on them like later. So I may end up just going home with the ornament, because I do actually think this is really cool, and this will work with what I have displayed, and just keep my eyes peeled. Otherwise, I'll just be on the lookout for the Jack Skeleton plushie next year. All right, friends, so though we were unsuccessful, I did get a cute little ornament for my display. I was able to get a little bit of a discount off of that because I am a pass holder, so that's nice. I'll always take a little bit of a discount. And y'all, we are gonna go ahead and head over to Animal Kingdom, so I'll see you there shortly. Heffas, we have made it over to Animal Kingdom, which of course has the festive holiday vibes. Now y'all, let's, especially while it's daytime, take a closer look at the tree, which of course is decorated and themed out to all things Animal Kingdom. And like, which ornament, comment at the bottom, which one's your favorite? I love the lion over here because we stand for the Lion King. But this is absolutely beautiful, and I figure I'd give you all an up close look while it is still light out. And again, there's nothing like being at Disney World during the holiday season because of just how beautiful it is. So y'all, we are going to go ahead, walk on up. My co-producer was actually telling me that the pass holder drink here at Animal Kingdom is not Java. It is a cocoa, which that's okay. I just want it to be good, girl. That's all. That's all I'm asking. It's just for it to be tasty. So we're gonna go ahead, go on in, get the drink, and then also get a bit of nosh while we're here. So heffas, welcome to Animal Kingdom. Let's get this party started. And of course, y'all, we walk in and look who is here. Just as he's saying goodbye, Kevin's like, Heffas, I am out. Kevin's like, I am getting out of here, honey. I am off the clock. He's like, listen, come on, Heffa. Did y'all see that? Kevin was like, baby, you're gonna have to keep up. I am off the clock. The good people just said goodbye to me. Cast member, you're gonna have to come on. You're gonna have to come on with it because it is time to go. Y'all, we are just getting here like within about an hour, a little bit more than that of closing, which is okay. That was intentional, y'all, because we just literally want to get our drink. I'm also going to check out the Zootopia show, which is new here at Animal Kingdom, and we're going to get some dinner. And the great thing, especially for those of you all who are a little bit unfamiliar with dining at Disney, a lot of the restaurants in the park will take reservations up to like closing. We do not have a reservation because we're just here to have a good time. And a lot of the restaurants that we are interested in are literally just walk up right now. So there's no pressure. There's no pressure at all, Heffas. And again, this is a luxury as a pass holder that you don't have to like plan everything, get your reservations. And like, we're not in that situation. It's not that crucial. But if you are coming out here during the holiday season, really any time of year, but especially the holiday season, have a book that reservation. Book it, because if you show up, granted, you can always refresh on the app, take a look, and sometimes things will pop open. So don't give up hope. If you didn't happen to book ahead of time, don't give up, Heffas. Listen, we're out here having a good time. There's a tree of life ahead of us. I know, I like looking at the birds and everything. No worries. Y'all, it's just such a great vibe, like the spirit here. Oh my gosh, y'all, look at this. This is so cool. I love this. This is so awesome. Oh, y'all, that is so cool. What a treat. See, y'all, sometimes it's not a bad thing showing up about an hour before close. So y'all, as I was saying, make sure, y'all look. See, I'm a big kid at heart. I'm like, I want to pet it, even though I know clearly, y'all, clearly it's not real, but that is so cool. Oh my gosh, my co-producer was trying to like get me to turn. I'm like, what are you tapping my shoulder for? Oh my gosh, that is too cute. I can't, y'all, I will get emotional. I'm like, let me not, I'll get emotional. But don't play yourself if you need to make that reservation, but also don't give up. It's like first world problems, Heffas. I'm talking about first world problems right here. But really and truly, if you didn't plan your Disney vacation months in advance and have to do the ridiculous task of booking everything several weeks in advance, do not give up hope. Keep refreshing your app, but also know that it just may not happen, and that's okay. Walk up if there's a restaurant that doesn't have a reservation, because oftentimes you could just wait in some sort of like queue. Sometimes there could be virtual queues available to your favorite restaurants, but also just take the L and keep it moving if you can't get in. And fortunately, because we're getting close to the holiday season, but we're not there yet. We're not in the week of Christmas crazy. So good vibes only, again, as we make our way over to get our pass holder drink. And what I also forgot to mention is that right now for pass holders, they are allowing a magnet pickup for some of the magnets they've had throughout the year. So we're also going to check those out. I think we have all the magnets, this year. So my co-producer just went to take a look. So I'll show you all what that looks like. I got so enthralled, y'all, with the cuteness overload that I wasn't going the right direction. So I just turned back around. So we're back toward the front again. And then we're gonna look at the magnets that they have available. Hi. Friends, it was insanely busy in there. Oh, y'all, look, we see another one. Oh, y'all, these are so cool. I love these little like winter animals that they have out here at Animal Kingdom. But yeah, y'all, here I will actually, when we're sitting down, when we figure out what we're going to eat, I'll go through the magnets. But they went ahead and just gave us those, and I could not even show you all because it was just insane in there. So I'm like, y'all, when I'm filming, I just try to like make sure I'm out of the way. I don't want to be like that annoying content creator. So I was like, baby, we're just going to pick up these magnets and make our way out. And we're seated. I'll go through what these look like. Now we are on our way to pick up our beverage. And as we are walking to get our pass holder beverage, y'all, sometimes I stop and I see certain things at Animal Kingdom or even like across the parks. I'm like, oh, this is so cool. I've never seen this. So of course, here's this like display. We're over in the Asia region of the park. And I just think this is so cool. And again, hats off to the designers that put these things together. I wish, y'all, I was so creative to where I could be an Imagineer and just like, if I had a passion for design, that I could be a part of creating something very unique, very picturesque, that creates like the atmosphere inside a theme park. Y'all, I don't. Like, there would be just stick figures. People would be so disappointed. They'd be boycotting Disney for real, if I was in charge. Now, I would have the vision, but someone would have to make it and put it together. And so, we're not there yet. We're not ever there. What am I talking about? There is no yet. We're just not there, period. And like clockwork, in the Asia region, we find ourselves here, facing off against our nemesis, Joffrey. And so, y'all, let me show you the pass holder drink. So it is called the Cocoa and Spice. So baby, it claims to be a cozy combination of hot cocoa and pumpkin pie syrup. All right, we'll see about that. It's not Java, but that's okay. I just want something good to drink. Because so far, Heffas, these holiday drinks have not been giving what they're supposed to give, okay? It's not giving what it's supposed to give. It's not happening for me yet. So I'm hoping that this drink will be the thing that like gets me into the holiday spirit. It will be so tasty. I'll feel warm. I'll feel comforted. I would feel like I could put my trust back in Joffrey, but that trust has been broken. That trust is broken, and now Joffrey is the op. So we'll see if he can get back in our good graces after we try this drink. All right, Heffas, she is ready. We are going to go ahead and get into this hot cocoa goodness. Cheers. Thank you for joining me on this park hopping caffeinated adventure. Ooh. Had you already tried this? Ooh, okay. We could be friends again, y'all. Joffrey and I think we can make amends. We're going to go to mediation. We're going to work through our issues. Okay, we can spend the holidays together. I've decided that Christmas is back on the table. We can be cool. I'm not going to leave him in charge of the macaroni and cheese. That's not going to happen. But you know, I'll let him bring some cranberry sauce. That's acceptable. Y'all, this is good. So I'll tell you, you all know how I am about like the syrups and everything. This is very heavy on the pumpkin pie syrup, but this is delicious. I wish it had less syrup because that's just my preference, y'all. But I can actually, unlike some of the drinks that we've had at the other parks, Hollywood Studios, Epcot, this one is bursting. Like this is undeniably a pumpkin pie beverage. I taste the cocoa, but really the pumpkin pie is super dominant in this. It's hot, it's sweet, not as silky as I would like, but I think like, ooh, child, if you don't like pumpkin pie, you are not going to like this at all, because this is like, that pumpkin pie is in your face, okay? Now don't show up, depending on where you're going. Okay, you better make sure that household you're going to is a pumpkin pie household. That's what this drink is giving. Don't show up to a sweet potato pie household with this drink, because they will cuss you out right on out of there. But pumpkin pie household, this certainly is approved. I'm gonna see what my co-producer thinks, y'all. Try this. That is delicious, but y'all, I feel like my blood sugar is going to spike, so I'm not even. Isn't that a kick in the teeth? Yeah, it is very sweet, y'all. That pumpkin pie syrup, this is what gets me. Can we talk about this for 2 seconds? Can we talk about a few first world problems just to take our mind off of the other like major distractions going on in the world? So for those of you all who are Disney heads and you are very dedicated, loyal to Joffrey's, you come to the park, you're not going to Starbucks, honey, you're going to Joffrey's. Tell me what you think, because I feel like there is a lack of consistency when it comes to the drinks. I have found that either they are too sweet or that flavor is not there enough. I've given up even asking for a cutback in the syrup, because I found when I've done that 9 times out of 10, I don't taste any flavor in the drink. So I just don't say anything. Then here, as of late, when I try the drinks and I had them like full syrup, no adjustments, I'm like, I don't really taste any flavoring. That one, and honestly, maybe it could be dependent on who's making the drink as well. But you could definitely ask for half sugar, because there is no way, y'all, that you could drink that and then go and get like something sweet after that. At least for me, and I have a sweet tooth. I love me some sweet goodies, y'all, but I cannot take like sweet upon sweet upon sweet. So if I had to rank that out of Heffas in terms of, now that drink I think has been the best. The cocoa, the pumpkin pie, cocoa has certainly been the best that I've had so far in terms of the flavors of all the drinks. But I would probably rate that either 2.5 or 3 out of 5 Heffas, only because, y'all, it's just so sweet. If they could just dial it back on the syrup, it would be perfect. But I am happy, y'all, that like I got a drink that actually tastes like the flavor of what is in the drink, and I'm not sitting here trying to like find it. So with that being said, Heffa fam. We're gonna go ahead, we are going to check out the Zootopia show, but also we're going to get something to eat. So I will check back in with you all when we have made our decision on where we're gonna get a little bit of nosh. And I also want to give a shout out to all of my Asian heffas who are celebrating Diwali right now. And of course, at Disney, they recognize a lot of the different cultural holidays and celebrations going on across the globe. And now this will look prettier at night, y'all, but they just turned the lights on and they have this display only around this time of year for Diwali. So I just wanted to show you all how beautiful this is. And again, if I ever get a chance to come back out here in the evening, y'all, Animal Kingdom is that girl at night. It's absolutely beautiful. It's stunning. So if I get a chance to come back out here at some point just to do like a nighttime walk, heffas, we're gonna do it. I should probably actually do a live stream, y'all. I haven't done my walk and talk live streams in the past few weeks because of just a lot of craziness that has been going on. And if I'm not feeling it in the spirit, I just don't believe in being fake in front of you on the camera. And honestly, my spirit's been a little bit on low right now. So I say all that to say that if I can snap myself out of this funk that I have been feeling for the past several weeks for various reasons, I'll get into on a whole nother video for a whole nother topic, because again, good vibes only right now. I'll definitely have to bring you all out here in the evenings because it is absolutely beautiful and stunning. And at the very least, if I'm not able to do a live stream, I should come back out here with my co-producer and just do a nighttime evening walk where we just look at the holiday views here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. So that's just a little tidbit for you all as we make our way over to Zootopia and think about where we're going to get something to eat. Y'all, I wanted to show the sign real quick because it's so crazy that this used to be, it's tough to be a bug. And I don't even know, y'all, that I actually was able to post the footage because I was here the last day of It's Tough to Be a Bug. If I can remember, I'll put the link to the video where you all can just click on it. Actually, yes, no, I did do the video. I think the thing I didn't post was just like the POV of the experience. I miss It's Tough to Be a Bug because it was just such a cute little show, but I also like Zootopia. So I'm looking forward to going in, seeing what the inside of the queue looks like, and then getting something to eat because your girl's hungry. I'm ready to eat, like right now. All right, y'all, we are inside the Tree of Life, getting ready for the Zootopia show, and I just wanted to show you all a little bit of what this looks like and how they've changed it up in comparison to A Bug's Life. All right, friends, so the Zootopia show was very cute, and essentially the premise of it is that all the animals are getting together to celebrate Zoo Gather Day, and there is a saboteur trying to mess everything up. So it's basically our favorite duo trying to figure out who is sabotaging Zoo Gather Day and how to stop them. So a lot of antics ensue. Our favorite sloth is there as well. So yeah, very cute show. We are going to now head over to the Nomad Lounge, which I have recorded my experience there. So I'll post that if I can remember and link that right above here. if you all are interested in checking out. But the Nomad Lounge, y'all, is so good. And honestly, I'm feeling like though there are places I have not eaten here in Animal Kingdom, my spirit wants something that's familiar and something that I know is going to be delicious. So I'm super interested to see if they did any holiday decor. And as we are walking over, y'all, it's starting to get a little bit darker out. The sun is setting and you see a little bit of the holiday lights here and how beautiful the views are starting to look. And so yeah, friends, I will catch you all here at the Nomad Lounge. If you're unfamiliar, the Nomad Lounge is located right next to Tiffin's. So you'll see Tiffin's across the way and then Nomad Lounge here. And what I like about Nomad Lounge, y'all, is that it's much more of a casual vibe, still with excellent food. Tiffin's is a little bit more fine dining, though no one's expecting for you to dress up, honey, like you are at Animal Kingdom. This is a eating establishment that's located inside a theme park, so no worries with having to dress a certain way. That's just like not a thing when you're here at Disney World and you're going into some of these restaurants that are inside the parks, right? Like those expectations are out. But I will say it's really nice though to be able to show up and still get some delicious food. Y'all, I cannot wait because it has been a long time since I've been back to Nomad Lounge. So we're just waiting for our table to be ready. All right, friends, we have made it over and we're actually seated at the bar. Just to give you a quick little view, and again, this is a very casual spot and they have seating all around the outside as well. Now, friends, here are some of the specials. So again, very limited menu because this is meant to be like for drinks and small bites. You see specials on one side and of course they have some featured on the other. There's a few here that are new that we haven't tried yet, like the grilled chicken satay or the Cuban fritta slider. So we're looking around at those. And of course, y'all, the drink menu is so pretty. Like, take a look at this heffas. So I'm gonna look at the menu and try to figure out what drink I wanna get into. And y'all, just to call out, so the last time I was here, my co-producer and I got the Night Monkey because you know what is Java and drinks without a little bit of Java. And it has that coffee simple syrup along with dark rum and guava puree. That one was really good. Now, one that is different that I haven't seen is this Mustang coffee, y'all. And it has whiskey, brown sugar, butter with hot coffee. That one sounds super interesting, y'all. So I'm going back and forth. And then, of course, they have some really cool drinks on the other side and featured on the back. But yeah, decisions when it comes to these coffee beverages. Okay, Heffa, so my co-producer got the Botarita. And y'all, this is a mezcal-based drink with a bit of guava. And we see like the pomegranate seeds. There's also a few other things that come in this, but this just looks so pretty, y'all. And then, of course, I got the Night Monkey that has that coffee simple syrup in it. And I think this looks so pretty, y'all. And we also ordered some small bites. And we're just gonna keep the good vibes going. Cheers, heffas. Thank you for joining me. Y'all, I don't know how that works. I have never had a coffee cocktail drink that also has guava. Only you can get that here at Animal Kingdom, but this is absolutely delicious. You taste that coffee simple syrup. The guava is just what stands out the most to me in this drink. This is awesome. I love that. And then my co-producer's drink. Ooh, that's nice. And I know mezcal sometimes is like hit or miss for a lot of people. I personally love a nice smoky cocktail, so that one's another good option. I'm gonna talk really fast because the park is closed. Everything's closing up right now, so we need to eat and get on out of here. So I'm gonna show you the food and I'll tell you what I think on our way out. But We have, friends, our chicken satay, which looks really good, our Cuban sliders. We have the tuna poke bowl here and some chicken wings. So y'all, I've had the chicken wings before. I've had the poke bowl. Bomb. Both of those are bomb. What is new that I have not had are the Cuban sliders as well as the chicken satay. So we'll see how all of these taste, friends. We're going to tuck in and I will tell you all my thoughts on the way out of Animal Kingdom. Friends, we just finished our very delicious meal over at Nomad Lounge. We're actually heading out and there's a projection show going on behind me. So y'all, the food was good. I'll tell you that my favorite, consistently tried and true, is that tuna poke bowl. The wings are good. The sliders I actually thought were okay. Wasn't really my favorite. And the satay, super juicy. Listen, baby, those wings and the satay were not dry at all. So the chicken is like succulent, but my favorite is that tuna poke bowl. So y'all, in terms of the entirety of the meal, I would totally give that a solid 3 out of 5 heffas. I love my drink, although I was like, my night monkey is looking a little bit pink. I was like, it's looking, because you could definitely taste that guava, but everything was super enjoyable, y'all. And friends, here's another look at that tree on the way out. And y'all, overall, though this trip was not as successful as I wanted to be, it's always a delight hanging out with y'all. Aww. Y'all, she is tired. She is ready to go home, get in bed, and watch. Oh my God, y'all. So small tangent. This is such a bizarre way that I'm ending this. I don't know what's been going on lately, but I've been getting into the kick of watching on Netflix, like Asia, like Physical 100. And they have a couple other like spin-offs and other shows. And so basically it's like these physical fitness shows that these contestants are putting themselves through. And there's this other show I started watching with like former Japanese athletes who are like competing, and it's kind of like Squid Games meets Physical 100 Asia, or Physical 100 like just like the series, because they have like 2 seasons of that show. And y'all, I don't know what's gotten into me and why I'm watching it, and I know literally was a trifling heffa watching, I think this was the show that has like the Japanese contestants that were formerly athletes and they're all competing. I'm like eating Chick-fil-A watching this show. Do y'all do that? Drop down in the comments, let me know. Do you ever watch like fitness content and like you are eating the worst possible things that you probably shouldn't be eating while you're watching these shows? I've done this too on YouTube, where I'm watching like certain like fitness influencers or certain people who are doing like these workouts. And I think it's just because I'm enamored at like what people are capable of doing with their bodies. I may not be able to do it, but I do think that there is a source of entertainment there for me, because I'm like, wow, okay, girl, go ahead and get it. I don't think that's gonna be me. But if you are interested in those type of shows, check out Physical 100 and Physical 100 Asia, and the other show, which if I can remember toward the end of this video, I'll pop it into the comments, because I'm like, what is the name of this show? Anyway, heffas, it has been real, it's been fun. Listen, y'all, we have 2 more stamps to go. So I still need to get a coffee stamp from Magic Kingdom. So I'll be heading over there this week. And then I have to get my last one at Disney Springs. Disney Springs is like no pressure, because there are no blackout dates. There's no such thing. You can go to Disney Springs, come in and out as much as you please during the hours that they are open. So thank you for joining me, y'all, on another caffeinated adventure here at Disney World in Orlando, Florida. I will catch you on the next one. Happy holidays, heffas, and I'll see you soon. Bye.